Good morning, Bexleyheath Academy. It is Thursday, the 7th of May, and the final day of this week as we've got the bank holiday tomorrow to look forward to. So it's been a splendid week so far, a very, very busy week, and I suspect we've got an even busier week ahead of us. A few quick announcements from me, and then I'm going to hand over to 2 or 3 guests who have actually come into the Academy to join us today, who I'm very, very excited to welcome on screen in a moment's time. The first change, which is should make your lives easier as students here at the Academy, is we've updated the virtual learning dashboard website slightly overnight, just to help you navigate and find different things and bits and pieces of information. So when you go onto the Virtual Learning Academy now, you'll see some additional buttons that appear beneath the different year groups. One of those buttons is a competitions and projects button. And on there, you'll see different projects that we've announced this week. So Mr. Yates's NHS music project that he'll be talking about in a moment's time, as well as the BA National Art Gallery competition that Miss Doyle announced earlier this week. And you can actually upload your entries to those competitions directly through the website. So that should make your life easier, but also get you to go to one central location to find all of those different great competitions, etc., etc. So you'll find that there. Also, I've updated the page overnight. So if you look on your timetables for the different year groups, what you will also see now is the exam timetable for week 4 is there. The way that exam timetable works is it's the same as your regular timetable. But if the lesson is highlighted in yellow, that indicates the exam is taking place in that lesson. Now, you can't click on those lessons yet because the links will only be added to those lessons on the day of the actual exam. So on the morning of the exam, you'll get your usual daily email from me come through, and you can click those links in the email and it will take you to the exam. Alternatively, if you don't get the email, you lose the email, you delete it accidentally, you can go onto the virtual learning dashboard, click on your timetable, click on the links, and that will also take you to your exams as well. So best of luck with those exams next week. And I know you're going to demonstrate how much online learning you've done over the past 3 weeks this term and the 2 weeks of last half term. I'm going to do a couple of quick birthday shout outs, and then I'm going to hand over to Mr. Watkins, who's going to announce some great work from yesterday's lessons that teachers told us about. We're then going to hand over to Mr. McPaul, who's joined us on site today, who's got a special announcement, as well as Mr. Yates, who's brought his ukulele. I can see him playing away in the background there. Beautiful, sir. Thank you. First of all, birthday shout outs. We've got Caitlin in year 9, who's 14 today. Very, very happy birthday to you. And Arve in year 7, who is 12 today. So happy birthday to you as well. Enjoy that Miss Lou for famous 2-minute birthday party that you can have in your homes. Do stay safe and do enjoy the day. Mr. Watkins, going to hand over to you first of all for some great work from yesterday's lessons, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sparks. Thank you. So from yesterday's lesson, some absolutely fantastic work going on, and I just wanted to recognise some of that with your teachers. Miss Blewett has nominated Amy Jack and Louis Sanham in year 7 for the fantastic engagement they're doing in their lessons, the amazing high quality work that's being produced in those groups. Please keep that hard work up. Thank you very much. Miss Draper for drama has nominated Joseph Turner for creating and performing a really interesting character and really pushing himself outside of his comfort zone. So well done in these times, Joseph, for doing that. Fantastic. And for Key Stage 4, we've got Jessica Collins from Mr. Revel, who just consistently does fantastic work, produces excellent classwork and demonstrated an exceptional hard work and effort. So thank you to all of those students that are continuing to do amazing things in these times. I'm now going to pass over to Mr. McPaul, who's going to deliver a fantastic part on VE Day for tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm delighted to be in the Academy today. One of the best things about being head of history at Bexleyheath Academy is that I get to speak about culturally significant days on our calendar, and tomorrow is going to be VE Day. So as a nation, we'll be celebrating this together. And that's a theme of this speech that I'm going to make. So it's a proud day as a nation, as we are part of an international alliance that defeated Adolf Hitler's Nazi Germany. The big 3 powers were the British Empire, led by Winston Churchill, the USSR, led by Marshal Stalin, and the USA, led by Roosevelt. By working together, by meeting at international conferences such as Tehran and Yalta, these 3 major powers were able to work as a colossal team. They were organised, and they were so much more powerful through their teamwork. This was despite the serious differences that these big 3 powers had. The USSR was a communist country, and Britain and America were capitalist countries. Both the USA and the USSR were countries which were opposed to having empires. The British and the USSR were concerned about the USA's growing power across the world. And yet all 3 powers were able to work together and see past these differences to defeat Nazi tyranny in Europe. No longer would Europe be under the ancient cities of Europe, be under the jackboot of Adolf Hitler. And the German people, who were the first victims of the Nazis, were liberated from war and racism and the crimes that Adolf Hitler perpetuated. It was by working as a team, utterly united, that the Nazis were defeated. Today, our world faces a new challenge. This time, the enemy is tiny. Not an army, not even a man, a virus. Imagine a world with the very best scientists from Germany, Britain, France, China, USA, Russia, Japan, all work together to create a vaccine or a drug which stops the virus's symptoms from having any impact. We should follow the examples of those brave soldiers who liberated the world from the Nazis to liberate ourselves from this lockdown. Tomorrow, we want you to remember their brave sacrifices, which, until this virus, allowed us to enjoy our freedoms for so long. Many of you may be having socially distant front garden parties with bunting and music. We want you to enjoy this time with your families. We want you to remember that the teamwork and the brave sacrifice of these soldiers from Britain and allies created a better world for us all. Thank you. And now I'm going to hand over to Mr. Yates.
Clap your hands. Here's a little song. I want to say thank you to Key Stage 3 for uploading your work to me. It makes me happy. Yeah, thank you, Key Stage 3 musicians. But yeah, grazie. Well done, Key Stage 3 musicians, for sending and uploading your work to me. I've got special call outs here for those of you that sent in your kitchen drumming and so forth. So Thomas Holmes, Konstantinos, Ayla Kayimzadeh, Dayan Tomchowski, Emre Oli Osman, Simon Fayukun, Ella Gungor, for your kitchen drumming and your body percussions. Absolutely outstanding. Also on the keyboard and piano performances from Lucas Marshall, Sophie Sullivan, Kira Maistich, Daisy Honeywood, James Lever, Adriana Tiskate, Julia Kozidowska, Aliyah Ali and Finlay Gorman. On the keyboards, nice. And also some guitar and bass work and some Irish whistle. Yes. From Caitlin Hodson, Vic Reeves, Ava Flaherty, Neve Hutchinson, and Taya Voichu, and some rapping in there as well. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, if you have uploaded a performance to me and you've not received any feedback, and I think that is the case in terms of being notified about it, because I've done some feedback and some comments on your work, I want you to go into your G Drive and find that video you uploaded. So if you go to your G Drive, you'll see and search for videos, you'll see the videos that you've uploaded to me. If you click on that video, on the right-hand side of the screen should be some comments from me, because I don't want you to get disheartened and that you think I'm not looking at your performances or not listening to them. I am. I've listened to every one. It's the highlight of my day to watch your performances and to make comments on them. Okay, so keep them coming in. The other thing that I want to talk to you about is the new project that Mr. Sparks briefly spoke about. It's everything about it that you need to know is on the virtual learning dashboard. It's called Thank You to the NHS. It's on Community Music Projects, where I've taken the song by ABBA, which is called Thank You for the Music. And we're going to change the lyrics to say thank you to the NHS. And I want your voices. I need your voices. I need you to sing. And there's a tutorial on there that takes you through the music, how to sing it, what speed to sing it at, how to record it, because you need to record it on one device, but listening to the backing track through another device. Okay, so everything you need to know about that project is on the virtual learning dashboard, and you can also upload your performances to that platform as well. Okay, so it's going to be our thank you to the NHS whole school project. It's already been rolled out to the year 10s a week ago. It went out to staff yesterday, and the idea is that we're going to have all these performances all on the screen at one time. You know, all those big squares, those little boxes, and we're all going to be together performing, even though we can't be together in real life. We can be together on the screen saying our little thank you to the NHS. So don't forget, if you've uploaded videos to me for your music class work, and if you've not received any notifications, I don't think many of you have, then please go to your G Drive, or also email me and say, sir, I sent this video in, can you have a look at it? Okay, but go to your G Drive, you should see some comments. Okay, guys, handing back to Mr. Sparks now. Stay safe.
I'm not quite sure how to follow that, Mr. Yates, so thank you ever so much. What a cracking assembly. And it's no surprise, actually, I got some viewing figures from the Academy's Enterprise Trust this morning, and our assembly is are going viral. Let's just put it that way. And I'm sure with Mr. Yates's performance this morning, we will reach more users than we've ever seen before, which is fabulous. So thank you, sir, and thank you, Mr. McPaul, as well. Final messages for today, and it's the usual messages, but the important messages nonetheless. Please do stay safe and do stay at home this weekend. Enjoy the sunshine, but from the comfort of your own garden and the comfort of your own home. And do spend this time with loved ones over the weekend whilst being safe at home. Do make sure you wash your hands regularly, and do make sure if you do go out for an essential journey, you do keep to that all-important 2-metre rule. Wish you a fabulous bank holiday weekend. What will be happening tomorrow is you will still receive an email from me in the morning. And in that email will be a link to some wellbeing activities and some Good Friday activities that you can take part in. So if you want to take part in anything, there will be some activities there. These are not compulsory activities. They're really to give you something to do if you want to break your day up. But also a lot of the activities will help get you away from your Chromebooks, get you away from your laptops, just so you can actually enjoy some time away from a computer, which I think is well deserved after the last few weeks of really, really hard work you've done. Have a fantastic weekend, Bexleyheath Academy, and we look forward to seeing you all early next week. Bye now.